He went from being bullied as a child, to almost going bankrupt, to sleeping on the floor of his factory. Today, he's worth over $400 billion and is reshaping the future of humanity. This is the story of Elon Musk, and what it teaches us about never giving up. Elon Musk was born in Pretoria, South Africa in 1971. As a child, he was quiet, bookish, and obsessed with science fiction. While other kids played outside, Elon spent hours reading and teaching himself to code. At just 12 years old, he created and sold a video game called Blastar. But life wasn't easy. Elon was bullied so badly in school that he once ended up in the hospital. Despite the pain, he dreamed big. Dreams not of wealth, but of changing the world. At 17, he left South Africa, first to Canada, then to the US, seeking opportunity and freedom. He studied physics and economics at the University of Pennsylvania, but his true education came from one thing: building. After graduation, he started a PhD at Stanford in applied physics, but dropped out after just 2 days because he believed the internet revolution was moving too fast to stay in school. In the mid-1990s, Elon co-founded Zip2, an online city guide. He lived in the office and showered at the YMCA because he couldn't afford rent. Eventually, he sold the company for over $300 million. With XCOM, an online bank that became PayPal, he faced boardroom battles and was forced out as CEO, but he retained his shares, and when PayPal was sold to eBay in 2002, he made a fortune that fueled his next ventures. By that same year, most of us might have retired with that fortune, but Elon did the unthinkable. He invested almost all of his PayPal earnings into 3 impossible industries: SpaceX, Tesla, and SolarCity, betting everything on creating a better future for humanity. SpaceX because he believed that humanity must become a multi-planetary species to survive. Tesla and SolarCity because he feared the world was too dependent on fossil fuels. The world thought he was insane. Experts laughed. Newspapers called Tesla a failure. And the rockets? They didn't just fail, they exploded. 2006. SpaceX's first rocket, Falcon 1, failed 25 seconds after liftoff. 2007. The second attempt made it to space but spun out of control before reaching orbit. 2008. The third rocket lifted off, but crashed into the ocean. 3 failures in a row, tens of millions gone. The company was days from bankruptcy. Musk admitted, "I thought I was going to lose it all." At the same time, Tesla was collapsing financially. He was down to his last dollars, borrowing money to pay rent. Personally and professionally, Elon had hit rock bottom. To cut costs, Musk sold his luxury cars and poured every cent back into Tesla and SpaceX. He had only one choice: split his remaining money between Tesla and SpaceX, or let one company die. He chose to risk both. His friends advised him to quit. Some called him crazy for chasing science fiction instead of safe businesses. But Musk refused to quit. He pushed for one final launch, a 4th attempt. The entire future of SpaceX rested on it. In September 2008, with the world watching, Falcon 1 soared into orbit. For the first time in history, a privately funded rocket reached space. Just weeks later, NASA awarded SpaceX a $1.6 billion contract to deliver cargo to the International Space Station. That money saved the company. Tesla also received crucial investment at the last moment. Against all odds, both companies survived. Musk later admitted that he cried when Falcon 1 finally reached orbit, because it meant survival. He said, "If that 4th launch hadn't worked, SpaceX would be dead." In 2012, Tesla delivered its first Model S sedan. Critics predicted failure, but the car won Motor Trend's Car of the Year 2013 and stunned the auto industry. Musk worked 100-hour weeks, often sleeping on the factory floor. His message was clear: never ask employees to do what you aren't willing to do yourself. Years later, the results were undeniable. SpaceX became the first private company to dock with the ISS. Falcon 9 revolutionized rocketry by landing back on Earth. Tesla became the world's most valuable car company. Musk's vision pushed the world toward electric cars, reusable rockets, and renewable energy. In 2020, SpaceX launched astronauts to the ISS from US soil, the first time since NASA retired the space shuttle. Tesla's gigafactories around the world now produce millions of electric vehicles, proving clean energy can compete with oil. He also founded Boring Company in 2016 to reduce city traffic by moving cars underground in high-speed tunnels. Most thought it was a joke, but Musk was serious. The company built a test tunnel in Hawthorne, California, and later opened the Las Vegas Convention Center Loop, an underground transport system using Tesla vehicles. The man who watched 3 rockets explode is now planning missions to Mars, while also digging tunnels under cities to fight traffic. Elon Musk's story proves a simple truth. Great companies are built on great missions. SpaceX wasn't built to make money. It was built to make humanity multiplanetary. Tesla wasn't built to sell cars. It was built to save the planet from oil dependency. The Boring Company wasn't built for headlines. It was built to solve traffic for ordinary people. Most people would have stopped after 1 rocket failure. Musk kept going after 3. He risked everything, and when the world said impossible, he answered, "Watch me." If this story inspired you, hit like, subscribe, Mind Thrill Stories for more motivational stories.